rickety dog. You guys, welcome back to the Invested Dog. What are we talking about today? We're talking about United Airlines. If you want to go straight into the stock, go to the 4-minute mark. For the rest of you that want to know about the news dealing with United Airlines, then stay tuned. United Airlines is a major airlines here in the U.S., and its headquarters is in Chicago. Why are they big in the news today? Because they just had a big accident. Let's go over to one of the first articles and talk about what happened. Why did that take place? Why are they in the news? Let's go over here. Newark, New Jersey, investigators from the NTSB are arriving at Newark Liberty International Airport. That airport code is EWK, I believe. And that happened on Monday after a near catastrophic over the weekend. Today is only Monday, May 4th. And look at that, over the weekend, there was lots going on. Around 2 p.m. on Saturday, United Airlines flight 169 from Venice, Italy, attempted to land at a Newark Liberty International Airport, but flew too close to the traffic as it made its final approach and struck a light pole in the New Jersey Turnpike. That is insane. Why is that insane? Because you're supposed to be following a flight plan. You're supposed to be following vectors to come in and land. How did this happen? The driver of the truck from the H&S Family and Bakeries was seen on the video cruising along the turnpike when an aircraft made the impact. Debris fell across the roadway. It's not clear if this was the light pole or if it was the actual tire from the plane that struck the truck. That is absolutely insane. The NTSB will gather information from both the truck and the plane to determine exactly what happened. Well, we know one thing. We know what did not happen. We know that the truck did not hit the plane. The plane hit the truck. In the statements Monday, officials said that the event that has been classified as an accident due to its extended damage to the aircraft. Yeah, go ahead and park that aircraft, and whoever those pilots were, park them also. This aircraft was literally inches from a disaster, said an aviation expert. And ABC News contributor Steve Ganyard, clearly we saw the crew fighting the altitude as they came in. That is absolutely insane, you guys. According to preliminary investigation by the New Jersey State Police, while the inbound United flight was approaching the runway, a landing tire and the underside of the plane struck the pole and on top of the protractor. That's absolutely insane. I cannot believe that happened. Hold on, now let's go to the next article. I have about 50 seconds before I gotta go into the stocks. Passengers detained at Newark Airport after altercations on the United Airlines flight. A passenger was detained in Newark International Airport. It's always happening in New York. Newark got those crazy people. And this happened on Saturday. It happened just about after 7. The police said that they received a report of an altercation on the United Airlines flight 1837 as it arrived into Newark. In the audio from the air traffic control, the pilot says a man attacked a flight attendant and tried to open the cabin door. That is a big safety threat. You're out there trying to open a cabin door. How crazy do you have to be? Officers detained the 48-year-old man. He's probably having a midlife crisis, who the police says was taken to the local hospital for psychiatric evaluation. I believe it. You know, you get those midlife crises. Yeah, you may need to go and see a psychiatric evaluation. And with that, let's go over to the stock, you guys. The stock closed today at $92.55. It had a pretty good run today, but it did end up closing for the 5-day market is down again 2%, 1 month 2.32%. I think that the reason for this is because of the fuel costs. United is actively supporting Spirit Airlines amid ongoing market challenges, while analysts express mixed sentiments they're expressing mixed sentiments regarding the stock's future because fuel prices are really high. Look at that. For 6 months, it's down 0.77%. And for 1 year, yes, it's up 21.6%. I think that you should go ahead and buy United Airline, ticket symbol UAL, only for the mere fact is that it is not going to continue to go down, I don't think. I think United Airline is pretty safe within these next couple of months, in my opinion. It's safe to buy low. And then once we get out of this oil crisis, then we can sell it and make it a profit. But United Airlines is just like any other airline. They could be the next Spirit. Who knows? Airlines operate at such a tight margin. For the 5 years, they're up 70%. So that is pretty good. But yes, airlines operate at such a tight margin. It is really, really, really hard to be profitable, to be a profitable airline. As always, we're going to talk about the revenue versus earnings. In Q2, pretty big revenue, and we had a little bit of earnings from it. The revenue was $15.24 billion, and the earnings was $1.27 billion. In Q3 of 25, it was about the same thing. In Q4 of 2025, it was about the same thing. And in Q1 of 2026, we do have a little bit of an earnings drop of $389 million. Now, their earnings per share, they were able to hit consistently. Not only hit it, they were able to beat it consistently. For Q2 of 2025, they beat it. For Q3 of 2025, they beat it. For Q4 of 2025, they were able to beat it. And Q1 of 2026, they were able to beat it. Are they going to hit Q2 2025 earnings per share? We shall see. I'm not too optimistic about it, only because, again, those oil prices are affecting everything in regards to aviation, in regards to the aviation sector, even blockchain, even energy, everything. There's nothing that we actually can do, but we need to get those oil prices back down. I am a little bit surprised that the average price over here is $129.83. I would have thought that it would be more towards this side. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I'm a little bit surprised that it's at $90. I thought that it would be a little bit higher than that, more towards the 95. I was not expecting for it to drop below the lowest price. I was not expecting for it to drop below $95. I was expecting it to be maybe about 90, 99, maybe at 100. That's what I was thinking it was going to be at, not closing out at $90.07. And let's go over here and see what the analysis, their recommendations are. There's a lot that are saying buy. They're probably saying buy because you buy when it's low, you sell when it's high. That's a name to the game. There's not very much saying to sell. I'm a little bit surprised to that. I thought that there would be some haters, but I guess not. And a decent amount saying it's a strong buy. The market cap is $30 billion. So I can see why. This is the expectation. And with that, you guys, this is the Invested Dog signing off.